we go. Good morning. Oh my god, what's that? I know you don't. Oh, it's after us saying so fast. Oh no, my hull ripped right through me. Oh, there's evil crows now. No, not my red snapper. Not my firefly squid. Oh no, my profits. My profits. Oh, this isn't even the right one. I got my radiant squid, that's like my main one, I think. Right, sell that. Sell that. Dear oh dear. I bet I can grab the big crab, can I? I'll come back for you. I can catch some. I can catch some small fish. You're not a small fish. It's already 5 o'clock. I do have a mutie. A beacon from the depths below, a glimpse of new sky. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around his slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these too? Ooh. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, say what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Well, there you go then. Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. It reminds me, I've mentioned it a few times in previous videos, a game that sort of lives with me called Pandora's Tower for Nintendo Wii. I don't know if it's been re-released on any other system. I'd love to play that again. That's a sort of similar vibe as adventuring and having to collect monster meat, and oh, that was such a game. I was hooked on that game. Fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. No selling the fish then. Right, well, let's store those metal things. We're gonna have to repair our hull. Right, we'll go and grab that crab. Get a crab pot. Is there any dredge around? About me having to travel too far. It's probably just wood, isn't it? So I don't know if those splashes are because someone's actually there and I keep missing it, or whether it's the game trying to sort of like put a doubt in your mind just to spook you. Look, oh, you missed this. Still sealed. See what happens in the morning, I suppose. Right, I did get some upgrade parts, so there we go. We can now buy the twin prop engine. I think I might buy a better crab pot. I guess an efficient one. While it be. So the twin engine's 450, so that'd be plus 36 versus plus 29. So just shove them in storage. Oh, I mean, I guess I should get that other fishing rod as well at some point, because at least then I can combine these two fishing rods, save some space. Right, how much for a different crab pot? Oh, I've got to buy them from him, haven't I? Ah, he's closed his door, so I guess I'm going to take that. Oops. Oh, he's still... Oh. Still closed. Oh well, what am I supposed to do with this then? Stale? I just have to keep it in here and see what happens. Not ideal, but got nothing else I can do with it. Right, anything like itemy around here? What's the sparkle? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes. You can focus on them. Cold stone does not respond to your touch. I wonder if that'd say you must come back later, or there's absolutely nothing going on with the stone. I don't know if I took the crab pot with me, did I? I mean, I do have to go towards that Gale place, don't I? Gale Cliffs, which is actually this way. Oh, I can just press that button to access the map. Cool. No, it's said on the thing, but I didn't sort of acknowledge it. I mean, some sort of... What's this? Oh, here we go. wrought iron chain. Well, I'm gonna go for this first. It's sparkling. Oops. Ouroboros flag. Is that something to give to the painter? Right, there was one more. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach on the side. We're tied up along the side of the wreck. So we're in the cabin. Cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. There aren't been any floorboards left. Equipment is all still there, but surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to sea. I mean, we'll take that. Can I even... I'll just equip it. We'll get haste ready. See, like there? Is there actually anything there? Hold on. Oh, this is Gale Cliffs. Oh, no, we're panicking. We're panicking. Right, we're at Ingfell. Right, let's talk to people. The retired whaler. What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us to move on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear from them since. What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in the carcass, and then rest the town and get back to work. But those whales got scarce some 20 years ago. Now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Right, the resident. It's a dog. The resident with the dog. Do you need help? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I'm having some issues. The partner's the dog. Around here we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. There are some places like Finland, I believe, that do lutefisk, which is basically you get a fish, bury it, and then come back to it when it's like rotted away, and that's a delicacy. Yeah. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps sticking them up and eating them. Are you sure the dog's not the partner? That's a nice partner to have. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Yes. Where can I catch one? Ah yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly they got in some disagreement, and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area, Both sides were completely destroyed, the treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Do you know of any old characters around these parts, apart from that whaler? Have you heard the tale of Magran? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unusual attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fishman. One day the town awoke to find all the boats, nets and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magran's nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Where can I sell my fish here? We catch fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. There's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay, and she buys and sells almost anything. Does repairs too. Ooh. Okay, we'll rest here overnight. We've got a bit of space. Oh, message in a bottle. Artifact manifest. Vessel SY Grand Prize. Owner Mr. Michael Schult. Port Gale Cliffs. Ochre music box. Purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition. It's not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask. Said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. I mean, if it's bamboo socks, I highly recommend them. I love my bamboo socks. 12-piece tea set. Bone china. 6 cup and 6 saucer. Acquired from an eastern dealer. Do not use. Also, like, speaking of like bamboo socks, like I like this sort of alternative, sort of vegan clothing kind of thing. I mean, like bamboo socks are like they're the best socks I've ever had, like better than cotton or anything like that. And I've also heard you can get like cactus leather jackets or something. I'm really curious about that to see how they are. If anyone has like any alternative clothing materials, let me know in the comments below, because I'm like really curious. It's not even about like being green or anything like that. It's just like they could just be better. I'm really curious. Jar of earth. The jar containing earth from a meteorite impact site, allegedly. I found out after I bought my then girlfriend, now wife, her engagement ring. The gem might have actually come from a meteorite. It might be space. Other fishermen's no. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core. 5 equals rise. He knows. I reckon it's something to do with the mayor. That whole town, like the guy wanting a mutated fish and whatever. Blackmouth salmon. Oops. Oops. If I put that there, I can get one more. Oh no, just keep rolling into everything.